Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nick here with Graveyard Performance, and today we are going to go over a few awesome new products that are coming from CVF. Huge shout out to Jason for helping us, get these parts and basically be able to go through and make sure that they're test fitted right, make sure that they are going to fit right, because there are a lot of products on the market right now that just kind of don't do that. We are going to be working on this beautiful white Focus ST. It is basically bone stock. We got Brian over here getting set up. We are going to be installing a catted downpipe for this ST, as well as a cold side charge pipe and a hot side charge pipe to make sure the fitment's there. They did provide us as well with a HKS cold side, but this customer did not want to go this option yet. So keep an eye out for that video coming out here shortly. We're kind of going to get started. It's not really going to be much of an install video, more so just going to be a product review and kind of showcase anything that might get caught up in, initial fitment, and kind of give you guys a good review on how these guys are putting together these cars. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so one of the products we're going to be installing today is going to be the CVF Catted Downpipe. This is going to be a 200 cell cat. From what we can see, I mean, these welds already, compared to a lot of the brands that we do carry, are much better. The penetration from inside looks like it is, really well, and it is a really well put together downpipe, where a lot of people don't care about the little finishes when it is, in the cheaper range. I believe these downpipes are going to be coming out in the $429-ish range, which is going to be very competitive, as you have CPE and Cobb in the $700 range. These are going to bring a very cost-efficient option to the market. We'll kind of get into installing this here in just a little bit. Right now, we are focusing on the hot side charge pipe and kind of going into the pre-installation portion of it, seeing how it's going to fit, etc. So I'll kind of let Brian talk about what the process is going to be.
Okay, yeah, so to start this, you are going to need a 7mm socket to get the factory clamps off, and we will be installing this to check for fitment and how it fits, how the hose clamps all go on, because some of them can actually be shorter and they're kind of tough to get on, so we're going to be checking that.
All right, so we're just getting ready to install this hot charge pipe. Brian is here getting the clamps off of the turbo and the intercooler. Austin is over there being a hoon, doing what he does. An initial mock-up of this looks like it's going to fit really well. Obviously, we still need to fit it, but when getting this pipe, you are going to get a nice, beveled hot charge pipe to help prevent, having blow-offs and stuff like that, as well as a nice wrinkle coating. So you're really getting a lot out of the money spent here. I believe these are going to be coming in at the $189-ish price point. Obviously, as soon as we test fit them and make sure everything is good, not any adjustments need to be made, etc., these will be coming to the market. And then this is going to be the cold side charge pipe that we are going to be installing from, again, CV Fabrication. Again, huge shout out to them for kind of sponsoring this video and helping us put together these parts and bring in a customer to help them make up for it. This is going to have a meth bunk here, so that way if you're wanting to run methanol or whatever it may be, you can kind of go that direction. I believe their ST cold side for the HKS also has the meth bung there, which is an option that I haven't seen on a couple other brands that are offered, unless you buy that specific configuration. So really awesome of them to kind of provide that out the gate to make sure that people have that option right away. But again, you get the same beveled edges here, same high quality powder coat there. Should go on really well. So typically the big issue with that is trying to fit this pipe up in between the AC condenser, or sorry, pulley, and the actual subframe itself. So that's one thing that we'll see how this fits. JBR and CPE, some of them have these issues, some of them don't. So we'll see how it goes today, but we will keep you guys updated. All right, so upon install of this, we do notice that the fitment is pretty good. CVF Does leave us a lot of pipe room to make sure we're able to get these clamps on and have a really good tight seating fit. If it's really well up here, you know, a good angle there, comes down, fits well. Not any rubbing. There is clearance on each side here, which is a really good benefit. The only thing that we did notice and advise to them is going to be just this little kind of coupler here. There's a slight almost pinch in there, but this is a boost tube, so as you're sending pressure through it, you're still going to have, you know, the same diameter, at least airflow, that you would get from the stock diameter coming out of the turbo. So I don't see there being any restriction, but they are going to make an adjustment to this elbow to make sure that there is, you know, again, not that issue, but it does fit really well on the intercooler there. And again, you know, a ton of room here inside of that coupler for the pipe to go into and really make sure you're getting a good seat without having any type of boost leaks or anything like that. So, so far looking really good, extremely impressed with the quality of it. We've enjoyed installing it more than the other brands that we've, you know, tried to use so far, even with the slight holdup on this coupler. So we're moving on to the cold side, guys. Again, the cold side is going to be this pipe here that runs up into the intake manifold off of the intercooler. So we'll see how the fitment is in between here, and we'll revisit that as we go on. All right, so we're now moving on to the downpipe portion of the install. We already have the old downpipe out, and we're going to put a CVF Catted Downpipe in. All right, so the CVF Catted Downpipe is in, and fitment is excellent. Typically with these downpipes, we'll have an issue where these hangers here are just a little bit too long and will like hit there and cause some noise. So, I mean, fitment right there is absolutely perfect. And moving on up into here, looks like the bracket should work really well. We typically don't reinstall those, but CVF at least gives you the option to install that. And as of right now, I mean, fitment looks really, really good. So no complaints at all with that one. That's going to be a really good product. It's going to be released to the market. And again, that one's going to be coming in around the 400s range. So we'll get everything put back together, slap the primary oxygen sensor up in there when it gets here, and kind of go from there. Alrighty, so we got everything all finished up here. CVF downpipe, Catted 200 cell downpipe is all installed. Good to go, along with their hot charge pipe, hot side charge pipe, I should say, as well as their cold side charge pipe. Again, they are going to be offering a HKS and a tile kit for this as well. We're just kind of waiting to confirm fitment on that with a longer coupler. But yeah, overall everything fit extremely well. Again, a slight issue here with the cold side, needing a little bit longer of a coupler there that they're going to help us with. But aside from that, I mean, everything fit extremely well. So keep an eye out for this on our website. And if you guys have any questions about the products or install, feel free to reach out to us. Just let us know if there's anything else we can do for you. Thanks for tuning into the channel, and we will see you guys back soon. Alrighty, you guys, so that is our review and kind of somewhat install video on the CVF hot charge pipe, cold charge pipe, and the Catted downpipe that they're going to be providing to the market. We're going to be offering these on our website for pre-order. We'll go ahead and we'll drop a link for that as well in the description. If you guys need anything else, have any questions, let us know. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks.